There's an interesting take here from JP Twitter that was signal boosted by Any, and the signal boosting tweet accumulates over 16,400 likes. The take reads, "I don't want to see Japanese artists get attacked anymore. They call it freedom of expression when they blackwash non-black characters, but if a brown character looks just a little bit white, they immediately call it whitewashing and abuse you by labeling you a racist. Forcing this on even the Japanese who don't know about it just makes you a bunch of thugs." Rayforce Game would add on, "Basically, I agree with this person. First of all, anime characters belong to the creator, not you. The character is fiction, not you. If two-way skin color exchange is permitted, I have no issue. That is my view. Probably many Japanese agree with me. Many people internationally seem to have a great distaste for the overt double standards enacted by armchair activists from the West. I'm going to show you a rebuttal to that point from an armchair activist in a moment, but first, something kind of comedic. Azodes would say, "I'm sure most Asians gonna agree with you." And Ray would say, "Thank you. I agree. Usually us Asians don't care about skin color changes. For example, this is the result of sunburn." And now here's where I'm going to make a joke. This is the same person, and she gets sunburned. And I could just imagine Twitter wants to cancel her IRL now because they would say that that's racist. I mean, come on. I mentioned a rebuttal, and now here it is. This person, Salasthor, says, "Harassing any person is wrong, period. However, blackwashing doesn't even exist when there's an obvious discrepancy between the quantity of white characters to black characters in the mainstream media. Asian artists should be able to take friendly criticism if needed." So first of all, that does exist, and most reasonable people don't like that. They would rather see new awesome characters created than pre-existing ones altered. Second of all, saying that Asian artists should take friendly criticism is such a gross misrepresentation of what's occurred. We're seeing them receive just overt hate and smears, calling them some of the worst things you can call people. That's not criticism. Here's how Hyperlaser would put it. "Glad Japanese artists are finally standing up to the Twitter crazies who will draw every character under the sun black, but if one of them draws a brown-skinned character a 2% lighter shade, they're called racist. We need to call the blackwashers out for what they are, racists." And here's one of the responses that Hyperlaser got. If you'd like to take a look at that, I'm not going to read this one because I'm going to do my outro here. This video is actually longer than I usually post nowadays. But I hope you enjoyed the points made here. I think there were some interesting points raised indeed. And yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it, I guess. I'm excited to see your comments. Thank you for tuning in. And this will be my final segment of the day, but I'll catch you tomorrow.